Imagine for a moment, you've worked hard for years to build a life in the United States. Maybe you came on a work visa or you got your green card after waiting in line. You hoped for stability, to live without fear, with your family safe, with a path forward. But now you hear the door is closing. Overnight, everything feels uncertain. Will you still be welcome if you travel? Will your paperwork, your plans, your future all be at risk? Hello, everyone. I'm speaking to you today because what's happening right now could affect you, your spouse, your children, or your loved ones, even if you already hold a green card. We are here at Legal Focus USA to explain clearly, calmly, and step by step what are the new visa and immigration rules issued in December 2025 by the U.S. government under Donald J. Trump, and how could they affect lawful permanent residents, visa holders, and immigrant families across America. In June 2025, President Trump signed Proclamation 10,949, titled Restricting the Entry of Foreign Nationals to Protect the United States from Foreign Terrorists and Other National Security and Public Safety Threats. Wikipedia +2 JD Supra +2. This proclamation imposed a full visa ban on nationals from 12 countries, meaning that people from those countries, outside the U.S. without valid visas, suddenly found themselves barred from coming in. JD Supra +2 Association of Corporate Counsel +2. It also placed partial visa restrictions on several other countries, limiting the issuance of tourist, student, and immigrant visas for people from those countries. JD Supra +2, Visa Verge +2. At the time, there were exceptions. If you already held a green card or had a valid visa issued before June 9, 2025, the ban did not automatically apply. BCD Travel +2 Visa Verge +2. That meant many lawful permanent residents, green card holders, seemed safe, at least initially. But fast forward to December 2025, new developments have made many in immigrant communities feel vulnerable again. According to recent reports, the administration has paused all immigration applications from nationals of 19 countries. That pause includes green card applications, renewals, adjustment of status, and even naturalization petitions. Reuters +2 AP News +2 interviews have been canceled. Naturalization ceremonies have been delayed or called off. Plans for travel or family reunification are stuck in limbo. Business Standard +2 AP News +2. What does this mean for green card holders, visa holders, or those with pending applications, especially if you are from one of those 19 countries? First, even though the original proclamation said green card holders were exempt, the new measures introduce re-examinations of many permanent resident status files. Al Jazeera +2, The Guardian +2 officials say they may review your background again, and that could include extra scrutiny at entry or exit, especially if you travel outside the U.S. Al Jazeera +2, The Daily Jagran +2 second. Starting December 26, 2025, a new biometric policy comes into effect. Under this rule, all non-U.S. citizens, including lawful permanent residents and visa holders, entering or leaving the U.S. must be photographed. Children under 14 and adults over 79 who were previously exempted are now included. Business Standard +1. That means every time you cross a border, whether arriving or leaving, the government may collect your biometric data. Third, for those waiting for visa interviews, green cards, or status adjustments, the waiting room may become much longer. The ban and the pauses mean USCIS, the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, is overwhelmed, and many applications may now be delayed indefinitely. Business Standard +2, Visa Verge +2. Let's walk through a few real-life examples to make sense of what this might look like for you. Suppose you came to the U.S. years ago from one of the 12 fully banned countries. You managed to get your green card, work hard, raise a family, maybe even built a small business. Under earlier guidance, you were safe. But now, with new re-examinations, if you travel outside the U.S., you might face extra questioning at re-entry. Border agents may ask more questions about your background, your travel history, your ties, and possibly flag you for additional review. Or imagine you applied for a green card for your spouse who lives abroad. Maybe you filed the petition many months ago, hoping the process would soon complete. Now, with the ban and the freeze, your spouse's interview may be canceled or indefinitely delayed. The future becomes uncertain. Even families with children born in the U.S. may feel the stress, because uncertainty and delays affect many immigrant support systems, community assistance, and overall stability. People might hesitate to travel, to renew status, or even to seek certain services. It's important to understand these changes are not just about paperwork. They influence lives. They can separate families. They can stop dreams. A doctor from overseas hoping to join a hospital, a student waiting to finish schooling, a family waiting to reunite, a grandparent hoping to visit grandchildren. All could be affected. Why is the government doing this? According to officials, the measures are part of a broad effort to respond to security threats, visa, overstay rates, and immigration enforcement concerns. VisaVerge, +2, JD Supra, +2. They claim that tightening visa and immigration processing helps protect public safety. Critics argue this shift is sweeping, indiscriminate, and hits innocent families hard, even those already living lawfully in the U.S. Many say the new rules amount to collective punishment based on nationality or country of origin. Civil rights groups warn the pause of applications and green card processing could upend the lives of millions. The Guardian +2, AP News +2. So what can you do if you find yourself in this situation? First, stay informed. Keep checking your case status if you have pending applications. Reach out to your immigration lawyer or a trustworthy legal aid organization for guidance, especially if you plan to travel or if your status renewal is due. Second, avoid unnecessary travel, especially outside the U.S., until things stabilize, because biometric checks and re-examinations might cause long delays or unexpected issues at border crossings. Third, document everything. Keep copies of your green card, visa, I-94, passport pages, any correspondence from USCIS or CBP. If you travel, carry extra proof that you have established residence in the U.S., employment, lease agreements, children in school, tax records, anything that shows you've built a life here. Fourth, if you have family abroad, be cautious about making travel or immigration plans right now. Visa interviews and green card processing are paused for many, delaying reunification plans significantly. We also must accept that this landscape could change again. Immigration laws and executive policies may shift depending on court challenges, public pressure, or new political developments. That's why staying updated is critical. I know this is heavy. I know it can feel overwhelming, unfair, even terrifying, but you are not alone. Countless families around the U.S. are going through this. Community organizations, legal advocates, immigration attorneys, many are already working to help and protect people affected by these changes. If you're watching this, whether you're a green card holder, a visa holder, someone waiting for approval, or someone with family abroad, take a deep breath. Protect your documents, avoid unnecessary travel, stay connected with legal resources, and most importantly, don't lose hope. Thank you for watching and trusting us to guide you through these complicated and changing times. If you want more updates on immigration law, simple, clear, trustworthy, please subscribe to our channel. We're here to help you make sense of the system and support you through the uncertainty.